Okay guys, this is part one of retrofitting and updating a 2005 Nissan Titan XE. This will work on all models up to, I think, 2015. I bought this one first. This is the stock one because my vents were broken, the stereo's broken, ready to be changed out. I bought this because I didn't know they made this one. I found this one, so I bought this one, and it's the same fittings and so forth. And I installed this GPS unit. It's a $60 unit in place of where the factory TV goes in the fancy trucks. So I will show you how to do that now. Just for a preview, this is what the final product will look like. Cost about 10 bucks, takes about 15 minutes once you got the parts. And to show you the fitment and why I bought this one, it's because it fits this hole very nicely, and the mounting brackets I'm going to build. I'm going to build a ledge here with mounting brackets here. This is covered so I can rivet through it, and the wire fits. I'm not really concerned with the update port because this whole console pops out so fast. If the day comes I did need to plug it into a PC, I can just pull the console off, so not a big deal. And yeah, there it is. The plug fits, there's room. It fits perfectly here, and the sizing is perfect to barely cover, and you can still see the whole monitor. I was looking for brackets, I couldn't find them. I was about to go to Home Depot, and I found this. And this is a patio door handle. You can find them at Home Depot or whatever. And if I put this in here, and I bolt this here, it comes with holes, just like this. It drops down to the perfect height, where on this side, sorry, I'm terrible with the camera thing, it's perfectly centered. There's the model numbers and so forth. I think it costs like 60 bucks, and I chose it because it's the perfect size. Okay, so in the process of fiddling with this thing, I broke the little plastic welds on this, which is fine. It actually makes it simpler to work with, and I can put it back on. If you put this here, it's the same as this. It's a patio door handle. If you put this here, put your GPS in, and then put in the bottom one, as you can see, it's a perfect freaking fit. Okay, so as much as I do not want to hack this job, I am gonna use a chemical fastener on the top. I'd prefer a mechanical fastener, but there's nowhere to put the bolts where it's not seen. These will be covered. These will be covered by this. It sits up high this way. So those I can paint them charcoal, but they'll never be seen. If I put bolts or screws through the side or top, super visible. I do not want that. So the plan is, now, I'm not a pro installer. I've never done this, so I'm making it up. And this whole thing's gonna cost me like 10 bucks. And it's gonna like never fall out, so that's what counts. If you put the piece we had before, the patio door handle in on the top, and this is an L bracket from Home Depot. It's 1/2 by 3/4, 1/16 thick. If I take this and I slide it in here like this, it's perfect. It is literally a perfect fit. And if you turn it, looks just like that. Perfect. Perfectly centered, beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, which I don't really wanna do, but I'm gonna caulk it. And I'm gonna use a roofing grade polyurethane, so it's never coming off. And we will take it from there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out. I'm going to caulk this, which, I mean, this will pretty much permanently adhere this metal bracket on. I'm not really worried about it falling out after this. I put in windows for a living, and this stuff, if you took out all the hardware, the caulking would still hold the window in the wall. So it is perfectly fine, and it will be a permanent seal. And I'm gonna center the GPS up nicely and make sure this is not touching the power button that is on top of the GPS. And I'm gonna slide, we'll call it a filler bracket, that'll be its technical term. Nice and tight to keep it snug and secure. I do like caulking things the same way I did here for vibration, because you can snug up these bolts all that you want, but you can't snug them up too much because you'll crack this. So the caulking stops vibration as well. I'm just going to put this here. Try to finger it smooth so that your work looks profesh, like this. And then I'm gonna dab it here. And that is gonna keep the GPS from lighting and moving and vibrating. I'll do the same at the bottom. Careful not to cover the speaker holes. If you pull off factory like units and stuff, the factory does things like this all the time. It's fine. There's no point fabricating a complicated piece of hardware for something that 5 cents of caulking will fix. So there it is. I'm gonna let it dry, and by the time it's dried up, it's gonna be a permanent fixture. It's gonna look just like this.